Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to talk about the Rex nerf, which was very obvious that they are going to nerf it. So the stat says the durability is increased, obviously just to compensate the nerf. The main thing which got nerfed in a Rex, which is going to matter a lot, is the ability nerf, which is decreased from 5 seconds to 4 seconds right now, and the built-in weapon is going to do a bit more damage obviously, but the spread will be more at distance, right? That's pretty much the Rex nerf. Now we are going to talk about Elox and Murex nerf. So the Elox and Murex damage is almost cut in half, but they are going to do more dot damage, which I don't think is going to matter a lot in the current meta because dot weapons are pretty much dead anyway. Talking about the drone nerf is what's going to make Rex less powerful. So they basically did what? Decrease the damage reductions. Similarly, what happened to the Mauler, when it dashes, it is going to convert a lot less dot. Similarly, when a Rex uses his ability, it is going to convert a lot less dot from the drone perk, right? The drone is going to fire a lot more often and quicker, but the spread will be a little horrible, I say. But yeah, that was pretty much the all three nerfs, Rex, setup of Elox, Murex, and the Bull Drone God. So now I'm just going to test it out in a real match, but the people who had the rich pilot is gonna benefit the most because they are going to have a lot more abilities. Since the ability got nerfed, the Danny pilot is gonna suffer the most because Elox Murex weapons are gonna be replaced on the Rex and some other weapons are gonna be used. So yeah, Danny people who have been using Danny are gonna suffer the most, and the people who had the rich pilot is still on a better place in the meta right now. And Rex is still a decent robot, just I'm gonna say that it's nothing to be replaced right now. It's still gonna be viable for the next 6 months, hopefully. I would say, I don't know, but the test seems so like that, right? Yeah, I'm going to use my Rex, and I do using the ultimate scatter weapons because I think there was no point on using the normal Elox because everyone was using that, right? And we can still test it out on the Murex how good the nerf is, because the Elox Murex nerf is pretty much the similar. They decrease the effect of the particles damage wise. They are still going to do a lot more dot damage. So yeah, it seems like enemy is way too far, but it gives us an opportunity to test out the range on what damage it does on range, and that's a really significant damage. Here I'm using the rich pilot because now I need a lot more abilities to survive. But if I was using a Danny pilot, I would be there like empty on my ability charges. Here I'm waiting for an enemy. Okay, this guy spawned in. That's the new robot. He's going to be invisible, but I'm in his range so I can still see him, right? Let's see if he drops another. Meanwhile, I'm trying to check my Murex weapon damage at range. Seems like he dropped. I'm using my stealth here. That's an ultimate revenant and he's dead. You can see Rex is still doing a number on these guys. So yeah, Rex is really good, right? I'm going to capture this beacon, waiting for him to drop again, and he still did. I don't know what he wants. He's been dropping here from every single time after he dies. And I have that devastator links. Oh, he's dead. Nice. I thought I would die to him, right? I'm using my stealth here. 10 seconds of invisibility. This guy teleported back. I still have my ability, but now I'm going to use it against the Hastatus. Let me just corner shoot and use his abilities of stasis charge. No, he's dead anyway. Okay, seems like enemy is botting out or something because there are only 2 people left in this match. But we are going to play a lot more matches today just to test how good is Rex, right? Even after the nerf, and the performance seems like really decent right now. So I don't think that not much cause of a trouble right now. This guy is also dead. And that was the buffed death. You know, I made a video already that's already on the channel, so I'll drop a link in the description and pinned comment for you guys to check the new buff on death. And we are jumping into another match. Here I'm using the same setup on the Rex, and you see even at the range the damage is pretty good of the Murex, so I think it's gonna be still able to use Murex. It's still not that bad compared to other weapons. Murex damage is really good. It seems like these guys are not gonna let me corner shoot because they're using the cycling weapon or something. Oh shoot, die already. Okay, if I didn't had my ability, the pilot, I would be dead. Still my last saved it. I'm waiting for my healing so I can just heal in and then jump into the match, right? Okay, now I'm healing. Meanwhile, most of my abilities are recharged, so yeah. It seems like I'm gonna face 2 Leo links right now, so this is gonna be a great test to check the damage, and the damage seemed really nice even at those flying Leos which are hard to target. Oh, this guy was standing still. It's a dead robot. Anyway, let's see if we can hurt him from at range. I got a blinding. That's a bagler on the right side. I'm gonna focus him, hopefully before I die. I still have 3 charges, so oh, what got me? The film blast weapons. Okay. Anyway, this is the third match I'm going to play. This is the final one to test it out, and we do have a ducks. Okay, I'm using my first ability. Let's see if I can capture a beacon to get my stealthier charge. Almost half, right? 40%. It's okay, right? Yeah. So I'm using my second ability. Now let's hurt this guy. This is pretty much the same setup I died to in the last match. So yeah, super dangerous. He's dead thanks to the dot damage of Murex. So yeah, it does seems to be working. Okay, I have 2 of my abilities. Oh, that wasn't mine. Okay, and I'm gonna use it against this guy. Let's just do him some little dot damage. He's dead already anyway. So yeah, that was not that great use of stealth here, but it worked out somehow in my advantage. So yeah, I'm doing a number on these guys, godlike already. Okay, oh no, it seems like we are in trouble now. I got EMP'd, so the Revenant must had like the whiteout drone or something. Yeah, now I have 3 people on me and I'm losing a lot of HP, but I'm using my ability to gain a few more seconds. So yeah, that was it. Against those Devastators, surviving this long is already good enough, I will say. So yeah, I have my own as well. Let's try to bring him to last stand. Okay, he must be dead now. I can't teleport, I'm using my ability. You know, the shields are really bugged on the test server right now, so those shite shields make no use right now. Anyway, I'm using my last stand. Oh, he outlasted my last stand. Okay, that was something unexpected. Okay, this guy's last stand. The guy behind me is dead. I'm using a stealth here. He's dead. The Raptor is gonna suffer a lot. Most of the tanks are going to suffer a lot because of those Devastators. They won't be able to heal damage. These Devastators are like the next great counter to the new robot Amit. So I see why they are releasing them after the release of Amit. Makes very sense. Every time the new meta replaces the old one. Oh, where did he go? Where did that guy go? That was a super dangerous target. He's dead already, I think, because I got an assist. Okay, this guy, come on. Okay, I didn't got the kill, but yeah. I have to get in 350 meter range to teleport on him here. And now I'm going to teleport on him right in front of him. The 5 piercers which are nerfed obviously and no one wants it. Oh, rampage. I'm using my stealth here to get on the beacon. I did got on the beacon. Hopefully this is not beacon, this is something. No, it isn't. The beacon is white and I captured it successfully. I still have my last and I'm trying to preserve it. I tried to use the active module just so I don't lose the last time, but I lost it anyway. This guy, let's see if we can damage him. Oh god, he just pushed me out. I have killed him. Almost had him, so yeah, that was close one. Let's see if we can drop ours. Okay, push him. Oh, he pushed me back. He might be running out of abilities now, since I used mine later. Yeah. Okay, that cover didn't work there. Okay. Seems like we watched this match, right? There's no more enemies. Okay. Didn't seems to be. No Kazi or stealth robots. Oh, we have an enemy. Where it is? Oh, that guy. Come on. I can't push him. He's behind the cover. But he's dead anyway. So yeah. That was pretty much the Rex nerf on the test server this weekend, and we will going to have a new rebalance shade the next week, so I'm really curious to know how things worked out, what people have suggested and how much they have taken that in consideration, right? Talking about the Rex nerf, it's still gonna be meta, so nothing to be worried about, but you need to be a little bit careful using the abilities at a certain time and not wasting them, right? This match is going long. Okay, we had a victory, and I'm just gonna go to the loading screen and see the battle stats of this match. Most of the damage was done by the Revenant, I believe. I mean the Rex. So yeah, that was it. This is the Rex nerf, which is still gonna be working. The bull drone is something which is going to suffer the most, because they brought a new tank drone that scales, which pretty much provides you resistance to damage mitigation, right? So yeah, and if you had the rich pilot on your X, you are good to go right now. But the people who had Danny, they must use Elox Murix just to make it work. They can't switch weapons even after the Elox nerf. So yeah, that was it, and hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like this video and tell me your thoughts about the Rex nerf in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.